Hi children, we have already studied about nutrients present in food and how the food is digested in our body in the last classes. Today we are going to study about how we cook food properly. We love to eat food only if it is cooked properly. Cooking can be done in different ways. We boil rice, we steam idlis, we roast meat, we fry puris. They all add to the taste of the food. Cooking is not only done to improve the taste, it makes the food soft. As the food becomes soft, it becomes easy for us to chew the food. Cooking makes food easily digestible. And the most important thing is that cooking kills the germs in food. That is why we prefer cooking most of the food items rather than eating them raw. But it is not necessary that all the food items should be cooked. We eat fruits, certain vegetables like carrot, tomato and all without cooking. While cooking food, there are some important things that you have to keep in mind so that you gain all the nutrients present in your food. First important thing is, do not throw away the water in which pulses are soaked. You have seen your mother soaking gram seeds in water the day before she cooked the food. Why do they do so? When you soak gram seeds in water, it becomes soft and it makes the cooking an easy procedure. When you soak gram seeds in water, the gram seeds become soft and makes cooking easier. When you soak it in water, the vitamins present in that gram seeds are dissolved in the water. So normally you have seen that your mother soaked these gram seeds in water and they throw away that water before cooking. That is not a good thing. The vitamins present in the food is dissolved in that water. And if you throw away that water, then what is the need of having that food? So if you want to gain all these vitamins or nutrients present in the food, first wash pulses in clean water so that all the dirt and germs are removed. After that, you can soak it in clean water so that the same water can be used for cooking. Second point is, do not wash fruits and vegetables after cutting them. We don't do that, isn't it? We all know that we have to wash fruits and vegetables first, removing all the dirt from it, and then we have to cut it. Washing fruits and vegetables after cutting it will remove the nutrients from the food. After removing all the nutrients, there is no need of having that food. We are eating food to get nutrients. So we have to try to gain all these nutrients from the food. Third point is, take just enough water to cook. Some of us have a habit of taking water and cooking the food. After that, we'll throw away the excess water. That makes our job easy, but when you throw away that excess water, your nutrients are also thrown away with that. So better take enough water to cook and gain all the nutrients from that food. And the last point is, do not overcook. Overcooking means too much roasting or frying the food. Of course, roasting and frying food makes it more tasty. But too much roasting and frying destroys the nutrients in food. So keeping all these things in our mind while cooking, you can gain all the nutrients that is present in your food and you can be healthy. Now, some food items, we know that most of the food items we keep in the refrigerator if it is not used at the present time. Most of the food items get spoiled when they are kept outside. Have you ever thought about the reason? Why is it so? I'll tell you an activity to do. Take a bottle of milk. Boil it. After that, pour it into 2 tumblers. After that, keep one in the refrigerator and the other outside. Outside means outside the refrigerator. After 2 days, just go and check what has happened. What has happened? You can clearly see that the milk that was kept in the refrigerator has not turned bad. It is good for use. But the other one has started giving a foul smell. What can be the reason? Germs are the reason for this. When germs start growing in the food items, it gets spoiled. Wherever they get air, water and warmth, they start growing faster. So, if you want to preserve food or keep it for a longer time, you have to adopt methods to remove these germs from the food item. So, treating food in a way that preserves its value for a longer time is called preservation. That means keeping food for a longer time by adopting some small techniques is called preservation. Now we can take a look into the different methods of preservation. These are the different methods of preservation. First method, refrigeration. When you keep food item in refrigerator, you have air present inside it, but water and warmth. Warmth means sunlight or small heat. So warmth and sunlight is not present here. So will the germs grow? No. So that is why food kept in refrigerator remains as such without getting spoiled. Second case is boiling. When you boil a food item, because of the heat, the germs are killed and there is no chance for it to get spoiled. Third one, jellying. Jellying actually means adding sugar, like making jam. When you add sugar as a preservative, it does not allow the germs to grow. So that is how you prevent it from getting spoiled. Mango, pineapple and so many other fruits, we preserve it for future use by changing it into jam. Next method is canning. Canning means keeping food in airtight containers. We told that air, water and warmth is necessary for the growth of germs. So if you keep it in airtight container, that means the whole air present in that container is removed before closing it. So if air is not present, germs will not grow. So keeping food in airtight containers will prevent the growth of germs and the food can be stored for a longer time. Next method is pickling. As we have already told, just like adding sugar, we add salt to food items so that it is preserved for a longer time. When you add salt to the food items, it makes the food dry by removing the water content from the food. If it becomes dry without water content, the germs will not be able to grow. That is how salt helps in preserving food items. And the last one is dry. When you dry a food item, the water content is completely removed from the food and it is preserved for a longer time. You have seen your grandmothers and all drying mango. It is very tasty too. That mango, the dried mango can be kept for 2 or 3 years because it is free of water. Once if you touch it with water or with a spoon containing water, it starts getting spoiled because when water is present, germ starts growing. So these are the different methods: refrigeration, boiling, jellying, canning, pickling and drying are the 6 methods of preservation of food. So if we adopt any of these methods, we can store food for a longer time. Hope you all have understood. With this, we come to the end of this first chapter. Just try any one of this method at your home and when you come to school, you can share it with your friends. So read your textbook. Thank you.